Hello everyone! So, this circuit in front of you is called the Wheatstone Bridge, and this circuit is used to measure known resistances indirectly. Like in this case, we want to find Rx. So, we can look at the components of the circuit. We have one, two, three known resistances, and we want to find this Rx. The resistor here, R3, must be a variable resistor. Of course, we have a voltage source connected here exactly and a galvanometer here. We could have used a voltmeter here. Okay, so to find Rx, first we need to make this bridge balanced. How? A balanced bridge is defined by zero voltage here, which means zero current here. So we need to adjust this resistor to have zero current here. When we have a zero current here, which means the voltage across this is zero. So when we do that, we can deduce that this voltage equals this voltage. The potential here equals this potential, which means this voltage across Rx equals to the voltage across R2. So again, when we make this circuit or the bridge balanced, that means we adjust this resistor to make the voltage here equals zero, which means this voltage equals this voltage. Okay, so let's find these voltages and make them equals each other. So the voltage across Rx is given by, you can use the voltage divider rule since the voltage across these two they are in parallel. So the voltage across these two is V. Using voltage divider rule, the voltage across Rx is Rx times V over Rx plus R3. Great. We make it equals the voltage across R2, which is, of course, the voltage across R1 and R2 is V. So let's try to make also voltage divider rule. R2 is what? The voltage across R2 is what? Is R2 times V over R1 plus R2. Great. Let's simplify it. We multiply those and we multiply those. Rx V times R1 plus R2 equals R2 V over Rx plus R3. V and V cancel out. So we have Rx R1 plus Rx R2 equals R2 Rx plus R2 R3. You can notice that these will go and you will have Rx R2 R1 equals R2 R3. So when we made this bridge balanced, we deduce that Rx times R1 equals R2 times R3. So without doing these, when you have a balanced bridge, you'll always write these, okay? Without doing all of that. It's a rule. If you have a balanced bridge, that means this equals this, equal this times this equals this times this. So by that, you can find Rx easily. Rx, it's R2, R3 over R1. R2, we have R2 and we have R1 are given. For R3, it's the variable resistance. You can measure it. Here you can measure it. So you can easily find Rx. And that's it. This is a very good method to find unknown resistances, especially resistances in a certain sensor. So that's it. I hope you learned with me and good luck. Bye.